Hello everybody, I'm here to do the Twin Flame weekly reading this week. I'm working with my Golden Tarot deck, and the week after this past week where we had a lot of shifts coming in from the masculine and the female energies, I'm really definitely picking up really strong auspicious energy this week, especially with both the mirroring going on with both the female energy, which is the Three of Wands, and the masculine energy, which is the Empress, which is also a 3 number. So there's definitely mirroring going on here. Also, another thing that's going on here that's mirrored is the fact that last week, females, I was telling you that you needed to work with your masculine to help to connect him to your level, because the masculines were really feeling the need to connect with you. Some of the masculines were going through conflicts, but they were mental conflicts, which were their energy, their emotions they were trying to connect to you. That was only some of the masculine energies. Not all masculine energies were going through conflicts. There were also some masculine energies that were working with you, because the female energy last week was the Magician, which is also known as the High Priestess. And it feels to me that those females that didn't have any conflicts with their masculine energy, I feel like there was a lot more shifting going on and you were really connected and finding your true power. Whereas those that weren't connected to their masculines because of the masculine conflicts, you were finding it difficult to balance and finding that true connection to your twin flame, to your masculine flame. This week though, this Empress masculine energy is the Empress. I really feel like there's a lot of I'm here. I'm really starting to balance myself out more, because this Empress to me is like a High Priestess in a Queen of Cups way, which means that there's a lot more emotions that are more balanced. The Empress she's very strong, she's very powerful in her own way. She's not a magician like the Queen of Swords or the Magician. She's more balanced with her powers. And so the Empress, the masculine, the fact that the masculine energy is the Empress this week, it shows that he's really starting to get more in tune with you, especially those masculines that were going through conflicts, okay? So this week, the masculine energy is more balanced. There's a lot of rebirthing going on here, which shows to me that the masculine energy is right there with you. So females, you really need to stick to your strong power, and the Magician that you were last week, the High Priestess that you were last week, females, really dip into that energy, because your masculine is really working his way to you. He's trying to not get into this Four of Cups energy, which is what the union energy is all about. But I do feel like there's some emotions that may be more raw with the masculine energies, and that's only because of those especially that were going through conflicts last week, okay? There's more raw emotions this week coming through the masculine energy. No, it's not sad. No, it's not any chakra related. He feels very interconnected to you. He feels intertwined with you. So I feel like there's almost like two hearts joined together with both of these cards, both the female and the masculine energy. So you really need to step into that power. And the High Priestess, yeah, I keep calling her High Priestess, because the Empress to me is a High Priestess, Queen of Cups level, okay? So this Empress is really stepping into more maturity. There's more growth. There's more new balance. There's new beginnings coming through. He's definitely working his way into channeling to a new level. And that's why I'm seeing two hearts together. There's more formation. There's more formalities that are less into conflicts and more into formalities of connecting together in a more peaceful manner. It's almost like, to me, with both the Three of Wands and the Empress, to me the formalities are working themselves together to bring you both together. It's not a formality that is a negative. It's a formality that is a positive. This is more foundation, more connections, more love, more, I feel more grounded. There's more balance, there's more maturity, there's more happiness, and especially with the Three of Wands, females, that's you. You're stepping more into your power. I feel there's a lot more action that's coming through, and it's really starting to feel a little bit more balanced instead of off balance. Okay? And with the Three of Wands, I also feel more harmony. I know last week I was saying more harmony this, more harmony that, but really when it comes to twin flames, that's how you become more interconnected. More communication will come through with this. Now, the details for that is, because this is a general reading, communication is going to be in a different level for everyone, of course. Not every union is the same, so this reading is general. If you need your own private reading, you can connect to me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, and I'll be glad to look into your situation. But from what I am seeing with these three cards together, there does have more of a formation, more balanced foundation. Communication is going to be on a different level for every one of you, okay? Because some of these twin flames are already close to communication. You're already in communication, so you're partially in union or you're in full union. Others of you are starting to come deeper into connection, which especially with the Empress and the Three of Wands is showing here. So communication is definitely going to be a common feeling here. Some of you may even run into your twin flames this week. But I'm feeling like the communication for those of you who are not in union yet is going to vary. You may hear from them through your dreams, through your meditations. You may hear from them either through text or through a song or through an email. However you normally communicate with your twin flame, I feel like for those of you who are not in full union yet, you're starting to come into deeper communication. Now, that being said, each one of you is going to be going through a different communication level. I feel like some of these masculines, because they're the Empress energy, they're starting to really open up to their true feelings. So I feel like these emotions are going to be more raw. The energy, the communication is going to be more raw. So females, you need to step into your power and just let him express himself and let him truly open up to his true feelings, because this Empress is a raw energy. She's coming into new balance. She's coming into herself more. So the masculine is starting to come into himself more. So if you're feeling like he's upset or he's stressed out this week, it's not that he's upset or stressed. It's more raw emotions. I feel like there are some things that he's been wanting to say to you that he hasn't been able to open up to because of the fact that the last few weeks he's been going through different phases. A few weeks ago it was his root chakra. The following week was his sacral and heart chakra. And last week it was kind of like no chakras that were unbalanced, but it was conflicts going on with his thoughts. This week, there's going to be more rawness, more newness, new freshness to his feelings with you. So you really need to let him just tell you how he feels. All right? And because this is a general reading, feel free to hit me up on Instagram Messenger or Facebook Messenger, and I'll be glad to look into whatever is going on with your twin flame union. I accept PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, or Cash App. Namaste.